and it's placed in 3 different rooms. So you have this candle holder that's in the trash room, and it's going to be considered trash. You have a candle holder in the living room, and it's going to be considered a regular candle holder. Now you have a candle holder in a gallery with a white wall behind it. Now it's an art piece. And that's kind of like the rooms that we step into. Some rooms, it's going to be the environment, the people that are there aren't going to give that candle holder a room to talk in. Like they would just that room isn't as good versus like next room, another level up, where you have like a little bit more like pull push into it. And then you have the gallery room where it's like, okay, it's now they really listen to that idea in a sense. During your evolution in the industry, when you had those challenges in the trash room versus now challenges in the living room, and now you're in that gallery room where now people are going over to you for that and for that leadership and advice. When you're in all 3 rooms, what was that like? What was that like for you?
So it's similar to what I mentioned earlier regarding that I never really felt like I've been dismissed, based on my gender or how I look or my race or anything. I do feel that it was hard initially to, for me, I always thought in the first 2 years, I was like, oh, but maybe I don't have enough experience. Obviously, people here are much smarter than me. Like they know exactly what they're talking about. So I was, willingly like stepping back a little bit because I was like, oh, I need to observe. I need to learn more before I feel like what I'm saying is actually correct, because maybe I have a lot of opinions, but that doesn't necessarily translate to me knowing, things at work. And now that I've been obviously in the more gallery room, and people have approached me and asked me, I think at one point towards the end, like I think I came in at 9 o'clock. I was not at my desk sitting down until 1 p.m. because people kept coming over. It's like, oh, can you come over and we need to look at this and what do you think about that? And I was like, guys, I have things to do. Like I can't like spend 3 hours talking. But I definitely felt like, not that it's like, oh, finally people are hearing me, but I was happy that people could feel like, oh, this is someone who knows what you're doing, and she can provide at least information. Whether we're gonna use that information or not, that's entirely up to them. But I was mostly glad that I could just be of service to other people, because ultimately as a company, everyone has the same stake. We all want the product or the game to go well. I know that one of my struggles were mostly regarding when I said no or we can't do it, they took it as you don't want to do it, which is not true. It's like I telling you no because it's not feasible, it's unreasonable. This is a timeline we cannot commit to, but people hearing no usually means you don't want to do it, and they will try to get someone else to do it. But so that was a little bit of a struggle. Like you came to me for my opinion and my help. I'm telling you this, but you don't like it. It's not because I want you to fail or I don't want to help you because I feel like this is boring. No, it's just not doable. But I think that's a problem that I think happens in every company. So
yeah, it's not like you broke into the office door and been like, no, stop the project.
Exactly.
Went over to you.
I want to go home at 5 p.m. So no, we're not gonna do it.
Yeah. I could picture Fang kicking the door down. I was like, stop right now. We're all taking vacation for 2 weeks, guys.
Yeah. You broke through. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. You can go.
You broke through so many glass ceilings, right? Even just being like being a woman in a male testosterone, more like there's more males than testosterone in the gaming industry, right? Like almost like a lot of guys play games, right? So being a woman and breaking through those glass ceilings, respectable and honorable. So that congrats to you. And I'm gonna pass it down to Autumn. I think she has a question.
It's okay. Thank you.